Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and in a strange twist with the Google and Uber lawsuit, Uber is actually dragging Lyft into it. No kidding. Because it's not bad enough that Uber had to steal secrets, now they're driving down the friendly competitor with them. Obviously, Lyft is not too happy about that, but why are they doing this? Well, I think it's because they're spiteful. They want to try to drag Lyft's name through the mud if they can. But what they're saying is this. Basically, if you saw my video a few days ago about the emails that Travis Kalanick was sending to Larry Page, or trying to get a meeting with Larry Page, Uber basically freaked when they heard that Google was making driverless cars. And for some reason, Uber felt entitled to that idea and wanted to partner with Google. And Google, for whatever reason, didn't want to do that, at least not yet. And so Uber basically went on the offensive, which is kind of what started this. Like, this whole thing is basically about a child, Kalanick, who basically didn't get his way and decided to be the school bully and try to bully his way around the play yard. But the story that Uber is going with is that Google is suing Uber basically to hinder their ability to compete. That's what they're doing. That's one of the stories that they're going with. The other defense that they're going with is the fact that, actually, we'll talk about that in another video. Let's stay focused. So one of their stories is that Google's basically trying to hinder Uber. And shortly after this lawsuit started, Google partnered with Lyft for self-driving cars in a different deal, but they did. Well, Uber has requested documents about that deal so that they can assess it to find out if Google is partnering with Lyft to sabotage their cars or something like that. It's really weird. It's really, truly odd. I don't know what that would prove. I mean, obviously, Google doesn't want to help Uber right now. That's one of the reasons they partnered with Lyft. They partnered with Lyft, basically, I think, just to keep Lyft in business so that Uber would always have a competitor. I think that's the only reason they did it. I've said it before in the past. Now, the interesting thing is that the judge felt that Lyft did not need to hand over any documents about this deal, but that Google did. I don't know why, but so for whatever reason, Google has to now offer Uber information about the Lyft partnership. What that information entails, I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't know what Uber expects to find. I mean, it could be one of those things where lawyers request information basically because they're fishing. They're fishing for information. And, I mean, Uber admittingly needs all the help they can get. They don't have much at the moment. And their other argument, which I will talk about in the other video, it's the one about Larry Page, for those who want to know, and I will link to it at the end of the video, actually, is by far the strangest defense, because if that's the way they want to go, it's really not much of a defense. But anyway, I should probably make that video so that, we can move on. What do you folks think about the Lyft thing, though? Do you believe Lyft should have been brought into this fight? Do you believe the judge should have ordered Google to share information about the deal? Because it's interesting because that Uber is claiming that Google is partnering with Lyft to sabotage them, but Uber requesting information from Google might be their way to sabotage Lyft. Getting pretty ugly. Comment below, like, favorite, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos, I may consider becoming a Patreon or buying some swag from the Great Media Universe store. If you want to try driving for Uber or Lyft, there's referral links below, and you'll get a nice little bonus in addition to signing up. So make sure you sign up with a referral link. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.